Hi folks, on the bench today, I have a Paradigm PW series. Came in on the shop because it has a humming and also blowing some fuses apparently. Whenever he turns this switch on to auto on and off, it blows the fuse. So if he leaves it on always on, there's a humming sound coming out of it. So it's in the shop to check. I'm going to be checking some of these capacitors are probably, I'm pretty sure that this is running hot. Maybe some of the capacitors has dried up and we'll need to check that. So I told him that I would take a look at it, and we're going to get right behind here where the shop is, and I'm going to take the circuit board out of there. I'm going to try to zoom you out of this if I can. There it is. This is kind of the circuit board behind it. I'll take this off and we'll work on the circuit board here. And also I found the middle potentiometer is really hard to turn, so probably needs a good cleanup. And we're going to see what we can find on this. Okay, so let's get to the shop. Whenever he flicks the switch to auto, it blows the fuse. If he leaves it on here, he does hear a humming. And so we're having an issue with, I think it's the power supply. And you can actually tell, you know, the power supply is running hot, big time. Here it's really good. I'll check these resistors as well, but I have a lot of heat around here. So we're going to take a look at this further. Alright, so right now I'm detecting a lot of faulty capacitors, so I'm going to tackle those first. Okay. I'll do the capacitors, and when we come back live again, I'll show you the results. I'm finding on the power supply right here, I see a lot of dead capacitors on this. Like, I'll show this to you, like right here. These two capacitors are dead, so is this one. And I just didn't go any further, but this green one here is probably open as well. I did check on this board here, everything is checking out here good, but we're having an issue right down here, so I will change all these capacitors. Capacitor Wizard indicated that it was high in ESR. I'll test them as well with my multimeter, and just to prove to you guys that it was actually the capacitors. Okay, so let me get this. I'm going to put you on pause for it. It's mostly dark here, so it has taken a lot of heat. These 7 capacitors here are all checking good. Okay, I'm having an issue with these ones. This one. I'll zoom you in. I can actually turn the canister around. The capacitor is fried. Something is definitely not right here, so this is what we're here for. This wizard here is going to tell me if these capacitors are still good, and I'm here to check that. I want you to take a look at this meter here while I check this capacitor. See the needle barely moving. So this is a bad cap. This one. This one is not even moving. So this cap is open. Now this one, this is the green bluish one. This is the one right here. I'm checking it. That's open. That's an open circuit. So, So far these 3 capacitors are testing bad. Let's try this one. This one is a bad capacitor. This one also. This one over here, the back right behind it, also a bad capacitor. Check this one. This one is a good capacitor. And we'll check this one. So these two here are good capacitors, but anything below that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these capacitors are definitely giving us an issue, and that would be the issue I believe that he's having with this subwoofer. Okay, so we're going to get to work. Maybe I'll mark those so it'll be easy for us. This one. This one. These two right here. And this one. Right there. And what do you say? What do you say I changed these two just to be on the safe side? Okay, so I've marked them down. So we'll fire up the iron. Okay, let's do this. Give my wizard a break here. Get you guys closer. I don't know if you guys will be able to see all this, but I should put this marker back. It dry up on me so fast because I never put the cover back on. All right, let's get to it. Now this is a 10 microfarad at 25 volts. Let's check this. Let's get the capacitor wizard on board with this one. This is an open circuit. The needle is barely moving. Okay. And if I would take my multimeter, this is supposed to be a 10 microfarad. It's measuring 7.4. The ESR is so high that there's nothing going through this. The resistance is too high, so we'll replace this one. So 10 microfarad at 25. There's the plus, so make sure the long leg is the plus. There's one capacitor in. Look at this one. Check this one out. Canister is actually turning. That was a bad one. So this was a 220 at 25 volts. I've put in a 220 at 50 volts. Alright, so let's try the other 4. Okay guys, I'm good to solder this. Okay, let's cut these legs off. So every single capacitor on this side of the board has been changed. Okay. Let's clean this board. I'm going to spray some contact in this pot here. It's a lot better when you spray them. They work so much better. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay. So these are 250 microfarad. I will test those. $256, $258. Let's check this one. 256, and these are 250 microfarad, and I'm testing them at within 10% range, so this is super. I'm not going to change those are good to go. I'm okay with this, and I'm ready to put this back together and try this out. I'm pretty confident that this is going to work. So I've changed in total in here 12 capacitors, and out of the 12, 10 of them were open. So no wonder this board was not working properly and causing probably a lot of heat here. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to work. Ready to put this back. I've cleaned this pot here. These ones are sealed in. Don't have to do these ones. They were working really nice, but this center one was the old-fashioned pot, and was able to spray some stuff in it. It works a lot better. Anyways, this is the new board. We're ready to put this back together. And there it is. There are two capacitors here that I am going to check. These ones here, and those are 5600. Pretty high up there, right? See what my multimeter's catching this. Might take a while to charge. So this is counting at 56. I'm at 50, going up. So yeah, these are good. Try this one. This one is saying that it's open. Give me a break. I'll use my peak. Point 18 ohms of resistance. That's good. These capacitors are still good. Okay, I'm ready to put this back together. We shall do that. These were the capacitors that have changed. I think there's one missing somewhere. This finishes the subwoofer that I've repaired. Changed all 12 capacitors on it. Out of the 12 capacitors that I've changed, 10 of them were open. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it.